Hello there everybody, it's Claire from Art Journal Love with a project for graphics arts. So in the last project that I shared, I created this little art journal using lots of graphics products, and I'm going to be working in this today. And today I'm going to be using this brand new product, which is rainbow film. It's you can pop it in your computer and it's adhesive backed. So I'm going to show you how I'm going to use that. And I'm also going to have a play with some of the Grafix Vellum. And I'm going to work on a page in this little journal, probably this fold out one here, which is some of the white craft plastic. Don't forget, you can head to the Grafix website for more inspiration, tips and tricks from other artists using lots and lots of the Grafix products. So using this new rainbow film that's for an inkjet printer, it's adhesive backed. It's really easy to use. I'm just going to pop it into my printer. My printer, this is an inkjet one, it prints with it face down. It's going to flip it round as it goes through. It's worth checking out what your printer does first before you pop the film in. And then I'm just going to print these images. So these are from a lady on called Paper Whimsy Creations. You can find her designs over on Etsy, and I've just sent those through to the printer, and here they come. Okay, so I'm going to be working on a page in the art journal. As I said at the beginning, I need to cut all of these images out, so a little bit of fussy cutting, which you didn't really need to see on camera. So I did that off camera. I've got all those pieces ready, and like I said, they are adhesive backed, so I don't need to use any glue. So I'm just going to remove the page that is folded over, and it's the white craft plastic. It's going to be super easy to create a journal page on here. So I'm kind of going to treat the surface as I would any journal page in any other journal that I work in. So I've grabbed some paints from Dina Wakley Media. These are nice rainbow colours. I think I've used raspberry, papaya, this is sunshine, lime and watery. So I've introduced a few of those new colours from Dina Wakley Media as well. I'm going to pop these out in a line, pick them up using a really wide brush from Montmartre, and then I'm going to pull those colours across the surface. So this page has got no gesso on. I am just simply letting the paint lay onto there, and I'm loving those brush marks in there too. Then I decided I was going to do the same thing on the vellum. So again, I'm just pulling those colours across. I'm going to leave those brush marks in there too, and just let the paint do its thing. So then once that had dried, I'm then going in with a stencil. This is from Natalie May Scrapbooking. It's actually one that I designed for her. And I'm popping some iris. This is a nice purple from Dina Wakley Media through the stencil onto the background. And you can see that's layering up really nicely. I'm just thinking about getting a little bit of interest on the background before I add those pieces of rainbow film on. So my thinking with the rainbow colours in the background is that that's going to play really nicely with those pieces of rainbow film when it comes and adds onto there. Here I'm just going in with a light pink. This is called Taffy, and I'm just using the other side of this stencil with this nice kind of open pattern. That's just going to create some little areas of calm and push those rainbow colours away just a little bit, enough that it's going to mean that when I add those pieces on, they're going to be the star of the show. So then I needed to leave that to dry for a little bit, but I also went in and added some stenciling onto the vellum as well. I did exactly the same as I'd done with the page. And then I just started adding those little pieces that I'd cut out from the rainbow film onto my background. So this is lovely because it's metallic, it's got a lovely shine, and when the light catches it, you get those kind of rainbow glints to it too. This film is super fun to play with. You can also you can paint onto it as well as adding printing from your laptop. So it's going to be a very versatile product in the graphics range, and I can see, I can think of lots of ways that I could use this already. So I'm just sticking these straight on. As you can see, no need for any glue because they just stick straight in place. nice and easy. Then I'm going in with some stamping, I've got some dots, I've got some text, and I kind of want to leave this page as it is, really. It's doing enough for me there. So just as a final finishing touch, I'm just going to add some parts of circle stamping onto the edge of the page, and then that is finished. So my plan with this piece of vellum is to use it as a tip-in or an added-in piece to my little journal page. And I know it's gone a bit curly because of the paint I've added onto it, but I kind of quite like that. I like that difference in texture that I've got going on with the page so far. My quote is going to be added on here. I'm just going straight onto it using a paint pen. And I'm just going to write my words on here. So these came to me this morning. I was walking the dog and suddenly was aware that I was very conscious. I was in the moment. I was spotting little moths that were flying around in these bushes near where I was walking, and beautiful flowers, and the birds were singing. And it just really reminded me how important it is to be present in the moment and not be distracted by other things, and how that can be really good for your soul as well. So that's where those words came from. I'm going to add that back into my little journal, and obviously when the journal's closed it will help flatten that piece of vellum because you can see it's a little bit curly. I've also added a little heart onto the side as well, but you can see how easy that rainbow film is to use. It's super fun. You get some lovely plays of light with it on when it catches, and you get those different kind of shimmery colours. So thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Don't forget you can head to the Grafix website for more inspiration from other artists. Yeah, and I hope to see you again soon.